Okay, I hope that my phone is going to be making sound because I'm using my iPhone right now. Um, I'm kind of tired. I'm just now waking up, but let me go ahead and record my message. I'm trying to respect the people that's at the park and don't have them in my video, but let me get it started. Hello, YouTube friends and family. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell, per usual, on this good Wednesday morning. It is July the 8th, 2026, and it is currently 9:47 a.m. here in Detroit, Michigan. Isleah Williams, am literally just waking up. Like, I'm literally just opening my eyes. I haven't washed my face, brushed my teeth, or anything yet. I have to go and find me somewhere to go and take a shower and do all that good stuff. I mean, go clean myself up and everything like that. But I wanted to make this quick video really fast or whatever before I went ahead and got my day started. Tomorrow is my birthday. I'll be 36 years old, and I want to jot down in my digital diary my life as a 36-year-old homeless woman, single mother, and still beautiful enough for people to want to date me. Right? Right. So yesterday, I pretty much spent my day. I had got up, left my honey's house or whatever, and I had said I was just gonna go somewhere where they had Wi-Fi, and I was gonna fill out some applications, just get my mind right, and be to myself or whatever. I had a rough day the day before or whatever, where I was just going through some bullshit. People talking to me on some crazy ass shit. And I can always tell when people know each other and things like that. And it just be so many people working against me that it gets old and tired. I mean, old and tiring or whatever. But anyway, I had took the day yesterday or whatever and just, okay, that said my stream had interrupted. I'm not 100% sure. I shouldn't have no problems with recording because I'm not using Wi-Fi. I'm using my regular data or whatever, so I shouldn't have an issue. But anyway, I had me like a little rough couple of days or whatever. People trying to adopt my kids and everything. Really, what it all boils down to is people trying to break me. People just don't want me to believe that I am who I said I am. People don't want me to believe that they stole my money. And it's not hard for me to believe, even though I don't have tangible proof that people stole my money, they make it obvious that they stole my money by saying little shit to me like, oh, well, nothing is free. You got to work for what you want. Why are you mad if people wanted to leave me something and they didn't leave you something and you stole what was left to me? Like, why are you upset with me? That's what I don't understand. But anyway, I said I was going to spend the day yesterday just, filling out some applications or whatever and just taking the time to get my mind right and things like that. Blessings from Florida. Oh, thank you. So I had just went to McDonald's, hooked up to their Wi-Fi. And most people don't know, I'm on my iPhone right now. My iPhone is a backup number, but I rarely use it because in order for me to hear out of my iPhone, I need to be hooked up to a Bluetooth device or I need to have in like some earbuds or something like that. And being that every time I buy me some portable earbuds or things, I lose them. I just don't really care. I haven't been using this phone anyway. And you know what? This is what I be saying about people stealing from me, but thinking that I'm stupid and trying to play me. Now, this line is a backup phone. Do you know that yesterday I had to call and have this number switched back to my iPhone because somebody had switched my iPhone number to another iPhone? Somebody switched my phone number to a whole nother iPhone. It took me like 3 hours yesterday to do everything I needed to do, which was file for the bridge card again, so my kids can I could try to send a bridge card over to my kids' granny house while they over there for a moment, and they can have some stamps or whatever. I don't even give a fuck about them, but as an adult, as their mother, as their guardian, as the one who holds the yes and no in their life, I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead and reapply for this bridge card, even though they've been giving me a problem for the last 3 months or whatever, talking about an address. I can be homeless and get a bridge card. All I need is a mailing address, which I provided them several times. So even when I was living at the Quality Inn just in Roseville, what, a week or two ago, 2 weeks ago, I asked them if I could have the mail sent there for and use them as a mailing address. They said yes. So DHS was just giving me a problem for no reason. On top of somebody took it upon themselves. Now, mind you, my iPhone was with my children while they was at DJ house and Mama D house and shit like that. One of these motherfuckers took it upon themselves to change my number from my iPhone and put it onto another phone that I have no idea where it was. This is fraud and scamming at its finest. And this is why I said my kids be in the midst of it. If I'm letting you use my backup phone, why in the fuck are you transferring numbers or getting bullied, letting somebody take my phone, transferring numbers and shit like that? But see, this is why Mama D and everybody comfortable enough to be like, oh, because Denzel be coming up here because all these motherfuckers sit around and work against me. And just like I said, tell your friend to unlock my DHS. It's so funny how my DHS I was able to at least try to go in yesterday and change my numbers. Because them the same hoes that was stealing, like I said. And Mama D worked at DHS, like I said, for 30-something years. And she probably still know people who work up in there. Now, I ain't saying that she do, but I damn sure ain't saying that she don't. I'm just not stupid. I said, tell you stealing like your friend do. Tell her to unlock my DHS portal. I went on it yesterday. I was able to change my number and shit back. Then I had to stay on the phone. I'm going back and forth online trying to fill out an application for about 3 hours. Because that's when I found out that they switched my phone number. My two-factor multiplication I couldn't get through because they had switched my phone number from my iPhone. I still have yet to see my brother. And you know, people be trying to be funny. Like I said, my kids ain't laying their head at nobody's house that don't owe us no money. I don't ask nobody for a Cash App, PayPal, Chime, nothing who don't owe me no money. And the only person I ever asked for a $20 here or $30 there is my brother who stole from me, who owe me money. Or my baby daddy who watch his kids, his mama, baby mama's wives and all that, they stole from me, they owe me money. My kids not laying their head nowhere where a bitch ain't steal from me. You owe me, yes you do. So my kids staying there is not nothing. That's not me being rude. That's not me being disrespectful. That's me telling the fucking truth. My kids not going nowhere or they not laying their head nowhere at a bitch house that didn't steal from them. Whether it's their granny or not, she stole. And it's the truth. And people be trying to make it seem like I'm being disrespectful by telling the fucking truth. My phone was with Mari and them sitting up at Mama D's house and that DJ in them house. So which one of y'all took it upon yourself to switch my iPhone number to a whole nother phone? But that's just like people be acting like they bullying me. That's just like when I said my brother cousin Jaquan Howard gonna call me and he was like, yeah, because I done sent about $400 to Cash App or whatever it is. We good now? And that's so crazy because I had asked my brother for about $400 on Cash App, but how would you know how much money my brother sent me? Did you do something to my brother? Is you bullying my brother? Did you kill my brother? Because at this point, I need to wonder, is he dead? Or is he hiding from me because he owed me money, like I said? Or did somebody do something to my brother because my brother knew that I was telling the truth about people owing me money? But y'all motherfuckers try to sit around and make it seem like I'm making the shit up. But anyway, fuck all that. I don't even give a fuck. Let me talk about my day yesterday. So after I finished, spending up the time, I finally get about 4 hours in with switching my number back to my phone, filling out for the bridge card or whatever for my kids or whatnot. That takes me about a good 4 or 5 hours because I got to get this shit together. So I decide after I leave McDonald's, I'm going to come down to the park. I happen to come down to the park where, I had met a few of the guys the other day or whatnot. Mind you, I tell my story every day on YouTube. And sometimes I might talk to people and, people watch my story on YouTube too. That's not nothing that I'm confused about. But just because I said that I'm a single mother, or you may have seen me as a single mother, and I said that my boys had to sleep in the car with me for a few nights and things like that. I may need help, resources, and all that type of shit. But that does not mean that I just want to be fucking. And people would be quick to say, well, you said that you was fucking with one nigga, but he ain't even put you in the house. You don't even know if that person was thinking about helping me get a house. All you know is that you want to fuck and that you want to put me in any type of situation. So yesterday, the day before I had met this guy out here at the park, very nice guy, head on his shoulders, worked for the city, everything like that. And he was asking me my situation, and I was telling him about it or whatever. He was like, oh, well, I own a few houses, I could put you in the house. I'm like, okay, that's cool, we could talk about it or whatnot. However, I got a lot of shit going on. So it's not like you could just up and put me in the house. Like, I want to get my car fixed so that I could be lifting. And what I need to get fixed on my car is the strut. I just need to get my strut fixed and get my oil changed, and I could be lifting. Um, that's why I said I've just been chilling, waiting for my taxes to come or whatever, because I'm not stressing myself out about what needs to be done. Everybody else stressing themselves out about it. If I said it's gonna take me baby steps, it's gonna take me baby steps. If that's how I have to move without asking nobody for help. If I don't have nobody to ask for help or a favor, or like, hey, can you loan me this time, get my car fixed? Then once I get my car fixed, I can lift and pay you back. I don't have that option or nothing like that. So therefore, if I know that something is owed to me, why can I just not wait on it? Especially since everybody wanted to be in my business and they was pretending that they was taking care of my kids anyway. Okay, so go ahead, let them sit there. You can watch them. You was telling everybody you was taking care of them anyway, so do that. And let me be an adult. I could sleep outside. I'm not asking nobody to sleep on their couch or nothing. I'm not asking nobody to cook me no food or nothing who I don't fuck with. But if you want to do that for the kids, thank you. Again, my kids still ain't nowhere where don't nobody owe them shit. Like, I really know what's going on. And Mama D know that I know what's going on. That's why she was looking at that when she was talking that bullshit to me the other day. Mama D know that I know she a thief. Which is why she trying to adopt my kids right now. You want to make it seem like, oh, I stole that stuff because I be helping with the kids. No, you do not. I said my kids just started coming over there. What, 2, 3 weeks ago? I'm worried about my grandkids bouncing around. Then why the fuck was you stealing? Why is you still trying to steal? You not worried about shit. But paying your motherfucking bills, getting some food stamps for your house, and making your lie that you've been telling for the last couple of years seem true. And that's just facts. Y'all was stealing. My baby daddy don't argue back and forth with me when I be saying that they was stealing because he know that it's true. Nobody argue back and forth with me when I say that they be stealing. Low didn't nobody do because they know that it's true. They get around everybody else and say that I'm mental and crazy and I've been acting this way since such and such, but they don't say that to my face because they know that it's true. They know that I know that they stole from me, so they don't play that bullshit in my face. They go around everybody else and talk about me behind my back. They never thought that I would ever call them out by name and really tell my story. They thought that they was going to bully me and hush me up. So anyway, I'm telling one of the guys or whatever what's going on at the park. He says he owns a couple of houses he can help. So I'm like, oh, okay, I can't bank on what nobody tell me. No, you gotta either show me or you don't. Cause again, you're not obligated to do anything for me or show me anything. So, he like, okay, well, let me just take you downtown or whatever. We could walk, talk around, we could just chill. So I'm like, okay. Mind you, this was the other day. So we go downtown, we talking for a minute, we just chilling. And then he like, oh, I want to chill for a minute. But mind you, we already at the park, we at the river, we chilling. This is what we're doing. We're chilling, we talking. He like, oh, I want to, basically chill a little bit more exclusively. I'm like, well, at the moment, I don't have a house. This is what I'm telling you. We can either chill in your car, we could go back to your house, or we can get like a quick stay. Cause again, I don't know you like that. I just met you today. I'm not trying to fuck you. I just met you today. I'm not asking you to put me in the house. I just met you today. But people will try to take advantage of a vulnerable woman in a fucked up situation. If you genuinely owned a house, genuinely wanted to help me, genuinely seeing that I was struggling, you wanted to get me off my feet, you would be like, you know what? You can stay at this house for a month or two or three to get yourself together. And then you can start paying me rent. Or you can leave. Or, something like that. Because that's how I've helped people plenty of times. Like, oh, you fucked up. Come stay at my house for a few months. You ain't got to pay me shit. Because how you going to pay me and save your money up good enough for you to hurry up and get the fuck out? It's impossible, especially when you got kids. So if you coming to live at my house, I can't be charging you $600 rent and I want you to get out of my house. Or, something like, you get what I'm saying? So I've helped people plenty of times. Oh, this phone gonna die. And I say that to say, if you genuinely wanted to help somebody, you could do that. But I'm not asking nobody to let me live in their house rent free. I'm not asking nobody to do anything for me. If you choose to do it, then I appreciate it. So, he like, well, we could go to the room. I'm like, well, you don't have to give me no room that's $150 or $200 or whatever. If you just want to chill and talk for a few hours, we could just chop it up. We can stay in the car. You didn't have to do none of that. And you saying you got to go to work in the morning. You don't have to do nothing for me. The conversation was just cool. But, he ends up giving me the quick stare or whatever. But as soon as we get in there, he want to fuck. And granted, you're a nice looking man. You got your stuff together. You saying that you can help me, but you haven't helped me yet. So that doesn't mean that I have to fuck you. And even when you help me, I still didn't sign up for fucking you. Either we're going to come up with some type of agreement. You helping me because you genuinely want to help me, or you helping me in exchange because you want to fuck. Or you helping me because you want to see me do better. And then, like, okay, hey, I helped you. You good to go? Or, hey, you can pay me back. But these niggas don't be trying to help like that. And I was telling him, I'm like, well, I don't feel like having sex. Granted, everybody want to throw up in my face, like, well, if you was fucking a nigga, then he should put you up. This keeps saying my iPhone is overheating, so I'm about to end this live and go live on my Android or whatever. Because I just want to tell this story real quick, how somebody had me so fucked up yesterday. But my iPhone is overheating. So I need to go and plug up my Android and shit. Then I'm going to finish this live. So I'm about to get back live in 1 second. I don't know why my phone overheating either. That don't make no sense. Probably this charger. I think my charger be shorting out my phone. But I'm about to get off my iPhone and get on the Android. So I'm about to talk to you guys in 1 second. Let me end this one.